Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is your boy GC3, and I'm in the place to be here in Phoenix, Arizona. We are going to be doing a watch party. Actually, let me correct myself, a listening party where I'm going to be watching the game and I'm going to call the game play by play. For those of the fans and that can't join us, because I know it's quite a hike, especially for my fans coming from Miami, Arizona, out in the San Carlos community. I know it's quite a little bit of a drive, but welcome. I just want to thank you all for taking the time to support my platform and supporting these kids because these kids deserve all the kudos and recognition as well as the coaches. Well, anyway, I hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend. I've been just kind of MIA here over the last few weeks. I've been dealing with a lot of health issues, so my immune system's been weakened. So I'm just trying to get healthy, improve, so I can be here and continue to do what I do and promoting kids across the country. Especially I really enjoy covering the smaller schools such as Miami, the San Carlos, and up on the northern on the northern part of the state in the reservation. It's a lot of fun to be able to follow these kids. But anyways, it's been quite a season. We're here. It flew by. I just remember having my summer event, and Miami coach Peitla was just, her and her husband have been so supportive of my platform, and they participate year in and year out playing in my summer event, and they actually won their bracket at the third annual GC3 Summer Invitational. And from that point on, I just knew that, hey, this team is going to be a special group to follow, and they were even invited to my Hawaii event, the Emu Invitational that I co-host with Kamehameha School's Kappa Alama, where I graduated from, and just so amazing. They were able to do really well against some of the bigger powerhouse schools out in Hawaii and had a good trip. They won their first round game against a very tough Kamehameha Hawaii team, which is from the Big Island, and so we're here. On the other hand, Phoenix Country Day is has had a phenomenal season. They have not lost to anybody in 2A so far, and they're led by a solid 1-2 punch and Isla Carbara and Olivia Owens, two really really talented players. On the other hand, I think they're going to have to beat the Vandals because it's the Vandals don't just have kind of one player. They have a solid five that everybody fulfills their role, and that's led by upperclassmen uh, Demetra Dosella, Savannah Peitla, uh, and Layla Thompson. But you know, coming in, you can't count out. You got playmakers such as Leah Goss, and of course, talented freshman Tamia Peitla. So that's going to be kind of a really interesting matchup to see how that five contains the 1-2 punch from the Eagles of Phoenix Country Day. Um, and yeah, so this is going to be just an amazing game. I'm really excited. The live broadcast of the game is going to begin in about 5 minutes and 24 seconds. And again, shout out to all the fans that are tuning in. I also had the opportunity to live broadcast the game where it was San Carlos's hoops coming or their homecoming for the winter sports, and that's when Miami, they turned around and they won that game. They came back and right out the gate, out of half, but just a solid battle, and just again the fans, the atmosphere in the community. Shout out to the San Carlos uh, Braves and their community as well. Yesterday they lost a tough game to Phoenix Country Day and finished in the Final Four. Coach Al Antonio does a fantastic job with his program, and I know he returns back majority of his team next year. So, I really think that the Lady Braves are going to come back and uh, be back and be another force to be reckoned with next season. But yeah, so we'll be live here in about 4 more minutes. As far as the games, now I'm seeing my stream has 49 people, and again, shout out to everybody. Really appreciate you guys joining in. I know much of my audience is tuning in from the Globe, Miami, and San Carlos area. Shout out to all of them. Shout out to my guy as well. I gotta promote my buddy Bert Massey, aka DJ Birdman, just a force on there on the FM radio up in San Carlos, just promoting the community events and all the kids. Shout out to DJ Birdman, up there on the FM radio. He joined me when I live broadcasted the game, and I'm excited to one for our friendship, and two to just for all of his help and love and support over the years. And I got my man CK joining me as well, so I'm gonna go and get him involved to get him on to to join us on the broadcast. And CK is currently one of my scout buddies, and he's my eyes and ears up in the north on the reservation, and does a fantastic job covering those kids. He's also um, he's directing. He's actually the director for the newest New Balance girls program called the Arizona Grind, and super excited to have him join as a guest. Yeah, so again, bear with me, everyone. I got 56 people viewing. Thank you guys so much for listening and tuning in. We got a minute and 40 seconds before the live broadcast starts on my end, and I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna call it live. Do the best I can. Wow, we just surged to 62. Again, thank you guys all for tuning in. If you want to go ahead on the comment section and just comment where you're from, where you're watching in from, and you can do any shout outs here on the comment section of YouTube. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a lucky person to win a GC3 Hoops t-shirt. So all you have to do is check in and send me a shout out, right there on the comment section of this video, right below the video. Yeah, I got 62 people viewing. Again, thank you guys all for tuning in. Wow, I searched to 65. Just amazing. It's running up the score over here. So we'll be back here shortly. Okay, what's going on, my friend?
What's up, buddy?
How are you doing? How's the weather up there?
Nice day today. Beautiful.
No, amazing.
About
Thank
60.
you for tuning in and joining me. I'm um I'm still under the weather fighting this
Hold
cold,
on. Here, you
but
there?
I guess the event has been delayed.
Here, I'm good now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. No, the event. So I'm going to be watching the game and doing color commentary, and I'm just glad that you're able to join. And then we can just kind of talk, and just talk as well as uh, talk about the things that are coming up and your predictions. And I'm just putting in for people who haven't followed Coach CK. It is his Instagram handle is below. It's CK underscore Arizona Grind GBB, which stands for Arizona Grind Girls Basketball. Um, so, absolutely, Arizona's newest New Balance girls program. And what is CK? We got tryouts coming up for when is your tryouts for the Arizona Grind?
So we're going to be March 2nd at Crimson High School. The junior high is 11:30 to 1, and a 1 to 3 is for the high school division. We've already got around, I don't know, close to 40 or 50 kids signed up. So it's going to be a great turnout. Going to be a lot of fun.
No, awesome. That's awesome. And what I really love about your program, in talking to you is you're not an affiliate. You're a full-fledged New Balance sponsored program. I know, being involved in basketball, there's a lot of club programs that say they're shoe circuit or they play on it or they're full-fledged and to be honest, they're not. You know, so I know. So what's in the store for New Balance? 'Cause I know they're launching their new boy circuit, and I know they're going to be launching one for the girls shortly, right?
Yeah. So this year, we're getting our team started. We're going to start building our program up. Um, and then next year, we're going to be going on the Prelude Tour as well, as what the boys are this year. So big time events out in Indiana, Georgia, Illinois, all back, in the Midwest and that. So a lot of talent, a lot of live viewing stuff out there that we'll be playing in next season and this season as well on the West Coast. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We've got some solid players already committed, and looking to add some more. So we're actually going to have an all Native American team as well. Um, that we're going to be sponsoring as well. So we made some really cool jerseys for them. They're going to be black and turquoise and white, and they're going to be pretty cool.
No, that's amazing. And again, thank you for all you do to help promote the kids, especially the under the radar kids. I mean, now more and more colleges are starting to get on board with recruiting Native American student athletes because they're realizing that they're very talented and they're very committed and basketball is not just a culture, it's a way of it's a way of life on the reservation. So again, I just want to shout out, Vicky joining us and Vonnie, AZ Low 94, uh, IN, Gila County represent. Thank you guys so much. Much aloha as well. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. Yeah, the event has been delayed because it seemed like the boys game, 2H state championship, where the Santan Charter Boys Roadrunners um, took care of business against the Rancho Solano Prep Mustangs, and that was a really good game. I was able to watch. But I'm eagerly waiting this game because one, it's Miami. I don't even know when the last time they were able to get into a state championship for a girls program. Coach Crystal Peitla did a fantastic job in turning that program around, and the doing such a great job. Again, just giving you guys a heads up. The event has been delayed. Um, again, thank you guys for tuning in. As soon as the action comes through, I'm going to make sure to be calling the game live. Normally, that's how I've attended state championships there in the past, and sometimes it's hard. There's, they have all the photos and the the awards of the presentation of the state championship trophies, and it does take a little bit of time. So again, please be patient with us. As soon as the broadcast is up, I'll start calling the game. But so CK, I know you have some of your former players that you've coached in the past. Who have you coached in the past from I know the
Yeah.
Miami Vandals program?
Well, Tamia Petola, she's ran with me quite a bit on my old teams. I've known all those girls since we first started going out playing against them in like third and fourth grade when they were the Ballin' Divas. And their little pink uniforms, and Demetria was already like freaking tall then too. And Savannah was great, and Tamia was good. But yeah, so I've known those kids for quite a while. They've been together a long time. I know that whole time they've been working towards this moment. So I wish them the best of luck. Tamia is a special player. She really turned some heads for my team. She actually got picked up by Paul George Elite to play on the Made Hoops tour from our team, and so she's legit. She's one of the top players really in 2027. I'd say on the West Coast. She's solid. I know she's had an incredible freshman year, but just a great kid too. Hard worker, really good family. Of course, her mom Crystal and dad and Sean. They're just all really good people. And Savannah's a great kid, so I'm rooting for them. They got their work cut out today. Olivia Owens is as good as it gets, and the Kabara girl, man, that girl can shoot. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. I think they're going to give them a run for their money. I think it's going to be a battle.
No, absolutely. It's I can agree. I mean, I've known Sean and Crystal for many years. I remember when they were at San Carlos High School, where Sean was a football coach and Crystal coached the girls program there. Because I was actually uh, that I actually was coaching at the time at Santa Cruz Valley Union High School out in Eloy, and just seeing what they've done with the athletic program. They've just been so committed. Besides winning, there's the success they've had, off the court, where just mentoring student athletes and just being there for the kids in the community. So again, they're so Sean and Crystal are super hardworking people, and they deserve to get up there into the state championship. So it's just so fitting, for them. I'm super happy for them. And wow, we just broke 100 people on the stream. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. As soon as the action right now, it's been delayed. As soon as the game is on, I'm going to start calling the game live and providing color commentary. I can't rebroadcast it due to copyright law. I'm trying to avoid lawsuits. So, but you're gonna have color commentary from me, and you're gonna have CK, chiming in to interject and offer his to assist me with the game. So I'm super glad to have him. For those of you who don't know CK, you should, especially on the reservation. He's been a force covering kids, promoting them, and I know a lot of college coaches between him and I. They've been in touch, wanting to know what the state of Arizona has as far as best kept under the radar secrets.
Something special for the next game, the 3A game. Actually have the Washington State Cougars coach tuning in to watch a couple of girls in that game. So it's pretty cool to get some D1 interest from the kids from up on the res and that deserve it.
No, that's awesome, and that's what people don't realize is they think that a lot of people have no idea what we do, and like last night I had a coach call me about kids and reviewing the reports I sent, and I go to a lot of games. I mean, I don't know. I mean, in between CK and I, we go to a ton of games across the state to cover games, and I know CK does a ton of driving. I commend him for that. He'll drive sometimes 6 to 8 hours in a day, if not more. Using his own resources just to go and watch these kids play, compete, and put them on his reports.
Yep, it's a lot of driving, but the games are always entertaining. The the fans are what makes it the best because they get into it so much, and it makes it a lot of fun. Makes it worth my trip for sure, especially when a kid just shows out. Somebody that you haven't seen before, and like I'm sure, like you get a lot of requests to come watch games, like kids and parents hitting you up, and so when you actually go, okay, I'm going to come watch this kid, do a little research, and then the kid really shows out. It makes it all worthwhile. I mean, even if you just get one or two kids a year like that are just like not really knowing, then all of a sudden you can help them out and realize how good they really are. That's worth the whole thing for me, for sure.
Absolutely. And for those who don't know, CK and I, we work closely together, comparing notes. I trust his judgment and his expertise, as he's been doing this for a while, as well as myself. So, that's it's the power of a network, and that's what people don't really understand. That him and I, we have a lot of relationships in places that can help kids, and just and that's what we're about, is just helping kids, connecting them with colleges that are interested in them. So, but yeah, I'm over here reloading my other screen, trying to see if the game is on, because it still says that it's been delayed. So, and again, I guarantee it's because of the awards ceremony. Sometimes that does run a little longer than expected, and yeah, so I'm trying to
Mine's showing
reload my screen now
that's still showing delayed as well.
on your end. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just finally got in the screen, but I think it still says delayed. So again, I want to thank everyone for joining us. It seems like Miami, the group of Miami fans just representing Vandal, the Vandals just representing hard. And again, thank you guys all for your comments. And just know that I'll be picking out a winner at the end of the broadcast and win a free GC3 Hoops T-shirt. So feel free to comment. Your comment is your entry.
Can I comment and get a GC3 hoop shirt?
Sure. Yeah, why not? Let's go. I mean, hopefully you fit an adult medium. I mean, I know I wouldn't. Last time I wore an adult medium, I think I was in like grade school, because I was kind of was a bigger kid, pretty tall and stuff. So
Maybe one of my arms might. I'm not exactly a small person either, George.
yeah, like the funny thing
I got
is,
one of your.
I mean, the best is Dino Stragonis. Shout out to the godfather of grassroots basketball, Dino Stragonis. Every time I go and I work his events, he's so generous, and he gives me a T-shirt, and he'll give me an extra large. He's like, "Oh, it's gonna fit, George." I go, "No way! I haven't been an extra large since like middle school, man. I was like a 2X, all of high school." I said, "There's no way I'm gonna fit an extra large." He's like, "Oh, it fits." I'm like, "No way." He always does that, and we just laugh. I mean, again, bless his heart. He does give me a lot of really good items when I go to his events. Um, so it's just funny, but yeah, it fits. It's the same one. Even at my other job when I was working there, they were so nice to give me a shirt, and I'm like, I don't fit a 2X, not since high school. I've been out of school for nearly 20 years. There's no way I'm going to fit a 2X. Well, not yet. I'm actually on a weight loss journey. So, I'm down 53 pounds, just trying to improve my health. But yeah. So CK, I mean, who do you have winning this game? Who's your
Um,
favorite?
man, I don't want to get yelled at, but I actually predicted in the beginning of the season, if you go back and look at my post, that would be these two teams in the championship game. Um, I got Phoenix Country Day, but the more I watch Miami lately, they can beat them. They could definitely can beat them. So, but that was my pick at the beginning of the year. Now I think it's a kind of a toss-up game. I think Miami's got some athletes. They play hard. Their defense is really good. Um, I'm really interested to see how Tamia does against Olivia Owens. I hope they do some man-to-man. I like to see her on her. I think that would be a great battle. And then Demetra, she's hard to guard. That girl can play. And the Voss girl, I love her athleticism, and and of course Savannah. Savannah's kind of the X factor to me, with her defense, and she's got crazy range. She got a deep range from threes, so they can definitely shoot with Country Day. Country Day likes to shoot a lot of threes, and Miami can definitely shoot with them. So I think it's going to be a
Well, and
great
it
game.
goes back to this. I remember, when Miami opened up the season, I was able to watch them out in Hawaii at the event that I co-host out there, and they played Kamehameha Big Island, which Kamehameha Hawaii, which is the sister campus of the high school I graduated from, and they're good. Very similar personnel to what a Country Day has. They have a low major prospect. They had two Division 1 athletes, on that team. One committed, ended up going to a lower level school at Division 2 instead of a Division 1. Um, Keanu Hui Hui, and she's like a 6'1" like guard. And they had another young lady who was a Division 1 volleyball player, and they just had a really solid team. But Miami, they really got after it. It was again very it was a slow game, as I know, it's almost preseason, and they're working out their bugs, but ultimately I think it was the defensive pressure. And what coach Crystal does with her group is she really gets her kids to play pressure defense. One of the kids that really go under the radar on that defense is Leah Goss. Leah Goss is just a playmaker. She doesn't have crazy stats, but if I was to keep track of deflections she's had, she probably has the most deflections in the state. I mean, she just is a pest. Will match up, get under your skin, and just boom. Um,
She's real lanky, and she's a really good high jumper, also in track. So she's got some hops, and it's definitely caused some trouble with her length on defense.
so yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. It's just going to be interesting. Again, I haven't seen Phoenix Country Day play this season, but again, they've been dominant.
They start hitting threes as soon as they step off the bus, George.
Okay,
They like oh, they like the three ball. They shoot a lot of them. Looks like it's going to start here soon.
yeah. So I'll be back because I'm actually having some technical difficulties here. So give me 1 second, CK, and then we'll bring the action.
Okay.
So I apologize, guys. I was just running into some technical difficulties on my end, but yeah, the game hasn't started yet, so we got some time. So for right now, CK will kind of fill you in as I get my stream up and going here in a little bit, so I can do the live broadcast. Well, not really
Yeah,
live broadcast, live color commentary.
they're warming up right now. I got it up on the screen. They're getting loose, getting ready. Imagine here shortly they're going to be doing starting lineups. So it's Phoenix Country Days 25-3. Only one loss in Arizona this year, and I was to I I want to say like Perry or somebody like that. Miami's 24-5. One versus two. You can't ask for anything better than that. It's gonna be a good game. Definitely some athletes in this game for sure. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You still plugging away, George? Yeah, just bear with us, folks. We'll get this going here.
Yeah, mine is. I think everybody's trying to log in. It's been I don't know, it diverted me to fencing, and I'm like, we don't have no fencing in Arizona. Oh man. I'm like, I don't
Yeah,
need to watch fencing. I'm trying to watch basketball.
get ready to do the opening or announce the lineups right now. So it should be
Yeah, I think I got it. And then I got the rosters in front of me so I can yeah, go ahead and do the color commentary quarter by quarter.
nice.
And you're just waiting here shortly. Shout out to Ty West Coast Communications for helping me with all of my live broadcast, uh, tech support, all of the above. Just Ty is just the best in the business. So if you ever need something live broadcasted, you know, Ty at West Coast Communications is the guy to call and contact for your next live event. It could be sporting event, it could be anything.
They're announcing all the bench players right now. Getting ready to do Miami starting lineup.
Yeah, and no tip off yet.
No, they're just doing here goes the starting lineups here now for Miami. It looks like they just announced their bench.
So starting is Leah Goss, like the guard
Yep.
spot.
Yep.
The Miami's wearing the dark since they're the number 2 seed, wearing the darker uniforms. Next was Savannah Pitla.
Pidala.
I apologize. Next is Mia Pitala.
Took me a couple years to pronounce it right myself, George.
And then next would be Layla Thompson. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Vandals is number 34, Demetria Dosella. Layla Thompson, one of the lone seniors on the team, as well as reserve and Mary Terrence. Next is going to be the starting lineup for the Phoenix Country Day Eagles. Actually, they're going to do the rosters first, and then the starting lineup.
It's pretty
Yeah, the
cool.
Eagles are very very tall.
It's pretty cool they do that for the bench players in the playoffs, so they get recognized as well. It's like Crystal's got her bling outfit on.
I know, I love it. Last year she was a finalist for the GC3 Hoops Best Dressed Coach.
Nice.
So first starter for the Eagles, number 3, sophomore Aaron Patterson. Next is number 10, Madison Gordon.
Madison Gordon's up and coming.
Number 12, Riley Lloyds. Number 14, Isla Carbara. And last but not least, number 24, Olivia Owens. Again, thank you all for tuning in. We were over 100 viewers on the live on the live the listening party. So, they're still doing some pre-game, you know, ceremony. They're going to be, they're showing the state championship hardware, which is a beautiful trophy. AI really does a wonderful job with their awards.
Everybody's getting pictures of that gold ball. Somebody wants it. We're about to see who wants it the most here. It's going to be a fun game.
Absolutely. It's just super exciting. I mean, the facility looks packed. It looks amazing. I just can't wait for this game to tip off. Again, I want to thank everyone for joining in. I got 109 viewers on the live feed. Again, thank you all for joining in. And for an entry to win a free T-shirt, make sure you hit the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/at GC3 Hoops. Appreciate all your love and support, especially from the San Carlos community. A lot of the kids who play for. No, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't show the stream. If I were to show the stream, I think the AIA would revoke my credentials and probably put a restraining order on me from attending any games. But I'm
Yeah.
going to provide color commentary. Again, CK is joining me from up north. And he's going to be especially helpful for me on the 3A game. Like, there's nobody I know in the state that really covers, North 3A North basketball like my friend CK does.
Thanks, man. That's true, though. I'm usually up there watching most of the games, man. So a lot of talent coming in that game for sure as well. But this game, man, I can't wait. Like, I've been watching these kids since they're 3rd and 4th grade, so I'm so happy for them, and I hope they go out there and get this title right now.
Absolutely. Again, I've known the Pidala family for a long time, and I just have so much love and respect for them. One of my favorite families from that community up there. But again, Basil Kenton the third, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate your support. Thank you, Javen Salazar. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate you guys. Again, I really wish I can show the stream, but due to copyright laws, I'm not. So we're going to do the next best thing. You're going to have color commentary provided by me, GC3, and assisted by my man, CK. So we're getting ready for tip off. I'm excited. This is for all the marbles here in 2A. Who's going to hold the gold ball at the end of this game? We're about to get into tip off. Phoenix Country Day wearing the white, the Miami Vandals wearing black, and the Vandals control tip.
They got that big. They need to
get the graphics. So I'm hoping the live broadcast team can minimize that. But Mia, point guard Mia, got the ball.
Here we go.
Pidala, and she's navigating to start the facility, the offense. Right to Demetria DeSella, and her mid-range is off. Offensive rebound, tipped back by Thompson, and then right back to DeSella, and
Dang,
it
3
just
tough.
runs out. the Vandals retain possession at the baseline.
Three pretty.
Phoenix Country Day match went man to man. Inbound to Thompson. Thompson back to Petola. Looking like a high pick and roll. Petola chucks a three and it rims out, but an offensive rebound by Docella. Rims back out. Goss with the offensive rim. Wow, the Vandals, they're just rebounding. Oh my goodness.
We've gotten six.
And a three by and just rims out. And Mia Petola from the elbow strikes first blood in the game. And the Vandals are wasting no time looking to press. And Thompson with a huge deflection. Eagles handle that press.
Oh, they trap that. They're very active on.
Skip pass to number 3, Patterson. 3-point attempt by number 12, Riley Lloyds, and it rims out. Docella with the pass to Thompson, but her shot is blocked. Eagles start flying up court to run in transition. Nice by Isla Kaibara. The transition layup in the lane. Country Day ties it up. We got 6:04 left in the quarter. We're tied up at 2.
Miami looks a little bit rushed on their shots. I'm sure they'll calm down here and start knocking more down. But they're getting to the basket
with the runner, and it just rims out. Rebound by Isla Kaibara, and the Eagles push the ball up court. It looks like both teams are really feeling each other out. You know, Owens at the corner, feeds in the number 14 Kaibara, and the ball is poked out. Miami really looking scrappy on the defensive end. And what a huge turnover by Layla Thompson. Gets the ball turned over. Peter Love with the shot. And rims just out. Owens bringing the ball up, but yeah, we're still tied at two apiece with 5 minutes left. Shot by number 4. Sorry, correction. Number 14, Kaibara out. And what a three. Olivia Owens hits the three from the corner to take the lead. Eagles lead 5-2 over the Miami Vandals. Savannah Petola, the pass inside to Demetra Docella, her mid-range, it just rims out. Offensive or defensive rebound. Isla Kaibara brings the ball up, and runner in the lane converts it. Phoenix Country Day 7, Miami 2, and we got a timeout on the floor by Coach Chriso Petola.
Yeah, Miami needs to just kind of relax a little bit on their shots. They're kind of rushing their shots. They're getting a lot of good looks. I think they'll calm down and get back in this real quick. But that's my take on it so far. Just kind of rushing their shots down low. They're getting a lot of looks in the paint for sure.
Again, you know, I know Coach Crystal Petola is gonna retract it in, you know, make the adjustments and get her team back. I mean, it's right now the score is actually 7-2. Just a correction, we got 4:15 left. And right now there's technical difficulties from the NFHS, and Savannah Petola shoots a three, but rims out, but off. Rebound finally tracked down by Riley Lloyds. Olivia Owens bringing the ball up the court, and it hits Lloyds at the corner. Lloyd swings it back to Kaibara, and 3-point attempt by number 10, Madison Gordon. It rims out. Rebound by Layla Thompson, and the Vandals are pushing the ball up the floor. Petola's shot is blocked, and they're pushing the ball up the court. Then ball is poked out, and white ball. It's white ball, so the Eagles will retain possession on the deep sideline near the baseline. And we got another timeout on the floor. We got 3:35 left. The Country Day Eagles, Phoenix Country Day 7, Vandals 2. So we got to correct the score.
Yeah, the NFHS has it backwards on their scoreboard, but
Yeah, I'm having Ty again. Shout out to Ty. He's gonna adjust the score as well.
pretty fast paced beginning to the game. Both teams are up and down the court. I think that kind of favors Miami in the long run if they keep it up. Their shots will start falling here. I'm sure they're a little nervous playing against the defending champs.
And right now we got 3:35 left in the game. We still got a timeout on the floor. Phoenix Country Day 7, Miami 2. Still a close game. We got 2 buckets down. It's a 2-point game. I'm confident Coach Pitola is going to get everything back together and reel everything back in.
Yeah, one thing I noticed about the huddle they just showed is that a lot of the Miami girls smiling and stuff. So that's a good sign for them. They're still, they're confident, they're happy, they're ready to play.
And it's going to be Phoenix Country Day ball on the sideline, deep sideline, inbound to Kaibara. Vandals showing a 1-2-2, really packing it in, and there's that deflection. My girl, Leah Goss with the steal, goes downhill. Contested layup, just rims out. And last touch by the Vandals. We got 3:17 left. Phoenix Country Day 7, Miami 2. Miami showing that press again. Leah Goss is going to be that X factor on defense, the playmaker that just applies that pressure. And 3-point attempt rims out. Tamia Pitola going downhill. Pass to the Goss. The Goss hits the lay-in.
Nice.
Count it.
That was pretty nice bounce pass.
What an assist. What a dime by Mia Pitola to Goss. Now the Vandals are looking to put that pressure on, and we got a reaching foul. Reaching foul on number 3, Savannah Pitola. Three-point attempt by Owens from deep. Rims out, but offers rebound Madison Gordon. Another attempt by Owens, and she converts the next one from the top of the key. Eagles 10, Vandals 4. Still a 6-point game. Shots off, and Owens brings the ball up. Hits the corner to number 10, Gordon, and Gordon's three's off. Got a rebound, but it's poked away by Owens.
Oh.
Owens mid-range is no good, gets a rebound and converts. Next chance point. Eagles 12, Vandals 4. Yeah, they're trying to correct the score and the clock. So right now we currently don't know how much time is left. Feed to the seller with the mid-range. Shot is off. Rebound by and one. Isla Kabar with the lay-in.
They're really getting it and pushing it up the court, so Miami can't set up their defense. They're really trying to create opportunities before Miami can get set up.
Yeah, so bear with us. They removed the scores, but right now Country Day is up. Vandals have possession, and Savannah Petalas has a ball at the top of the key. Swings to sister Mia. Mia with the three, and it just rims out. Ball last touched by the Vandals. The Eagles will have the ball at the baseline.
.40 seconds.
Now they have the score corrected. Country Day is leading 15-4 over the Vandals, but Savannah Petula on the lay-in, contested lane, was fouled, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. Again, we got 26.4 seconds left in the quarter. The Eagles lead the Vandals 15-4. Petula's first free throw is good. Count it. Beautiful shot by Savannah Petula, who's had a really big state tournament. And Petula hits the second, cutting into the lead. Right now, the Eagles lead the Vandals 15-6. Got 18 seconds left. And the Eagles hits a lay-in by Riley Lloyds. Got 9 seconds left. Petula driving to the hoop, goes in, and her lay-in is no good.
Oh, what a pass.
Huge pass. So the Eagles are going to take a commanding lead, 17 or 19-6 after one quarter.
Miami kind of struggled to knock down shots, but they're getting a lot of looks. They're just cold shooting right now. They'll warm up. Once they warm up, it's going to be a game. They can score in bunches. So tough start, probably a little nerves, but I definitely think Miami will make a run at them here in the second quarter.
Absolutely. And I know, Coach Petula and her staff, they are going to go and they're going to get everybody back together. They're going to regroup. They're going to come out of this first quarter and jump out and start clawing their way back. I mean, right now the Eagles have just been able to just convert their shots. I mean, defensively they've been there, and just they just gotta, if they hit all their shots, it's a whole different quarter.
I like the 1-2-2 half court trap they were doing. Hopefully they can get back to that. That seemed to get them some turnovers. So I'm hoping they get back, getting back to that on defense. Kind of seemed to mess them up a little bit, get them out of their stride, but they definitely need to get back on D. The Phoenix Country Day is really pushing that ball, trying to disrupt their defensive setups.
Again, for all of my viewers tuning in, we cannot broadcast the game due to copyright laws. However, I'm going to be providing play-by-play color commentary alongside, assisted by my partner, Coach CK from 928 Hoops. So since Miami won the tip, it's going to be Eagles ball on the sideline to begin the second quarter. And 3-point attempt right from the gate by Isla Kabar, and it just rims out. Leah Goss pushing the ball, getting the ball to Mia Petula, and Mia is looking to attack, go downhill, and turn around, laying no good. 19-6, 7:42 left in the game, and another turnover force. That pressure defense really gets it, and Mia Petula's
Ooh,
shot blocked.
Looked like she got fouled there.
The referees, it looks like, are really letting them play, but just they got to control the tempo of the game. Just looked a little sloppy for that first minute.
Yeah, definitely.
Now the Eagles are setting up their offense. Ibarra goes downhill, and her contested layup is no good. Huge rebound by Demetria Dosella. Back to Mia Pitola, and then who swings it up court to Goss, and Pitola's looking to go downhill to trying to get to the rack and throws up a contested lane, and it's just no good.
Get there.
Wow, last touch by the Eagles. Goss again. Leah Goss is one of my favorite on-ball defenders, just an under-the-radar kid that just plays hard and creates chaos. Huge forced turnover. And
Get in there.
nice assist right to a cutting Mia Pitola with the lay-in. Phoenix Country Day still holding a 11-point lead. And a huge tip lay-in by Olivia Owens hits the mid-range, and it tips right in. Phoenix Country Day 21, Miami 8. 6:08 left in the game. Vandals ball going up court. Vandals in the black, Eagles in the white, and a mid-range jumper by Dosella, and it just rims out. It seems like Dosella's just been having trouble with having her shots drop.
They need to get the lid off of that hoop down there.
And Owens drives in, and it's no good. Owens with the save. Back to Kabar. Kabar looks and kicks it back out. And a three taken. I couldn't see who that was.
Number 10.
10 Madison Gordon. And boom. Country Day with another three by Isla Kabara. Eagles are increasing their lead 24-8 over the Vandals. We got 5:17 left in the half. Vandals need to turn up the tempo on offense. And Dosella's beautiful move, but just couldn't convert. Kaibara goes downhill and converts. Eagles 26, Vandals 8.
Buckets are hard to come by,
The
right?
ball up and shoots a three, and it just rims out. The Vandals really struggling to put the ball in the hoop. And a double dribble violation by Olivia Owens. A forced turnover into the game is number 24, senior Layla Thompson. And number 22, Ariana Brown. Pitola going downhill, and her pass is intercepted. Timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout by Phoenix Country Day coach Sean Newland. And we got a 30-second timeout. Score right now is 26-8. Eagles lead over the Miami Vandals. Coach CK, so if you're coaching the timeout on the Vandals end, what are you telling your team, in the timeout?
I'm telling them, you need to get back on defense. You need to stop that penetration in the middle. They're getting easy shots in the lane. I'm almost thinking about manning up right now, going man to man and trying to force the issue and get out of that 3-2 zone because they're definitely knocking down the threes. So I'm going to pressure the ball a little harder right now and try to cut the drive off the middle and just tell them keep shooting. The ball's going to drop sooner or later.
Yeah, they just got to find their rhythm offensively, and I think they'll be fine. And we got a hand check call on number 5, Mia Pitola. And the Eagles will get the ball on the sideline. Kaibara with the ball hits Owens. Owens looking to penetrate, and her shot is blocked by Layla Thompson. Vandals in transition. Ball to Savannah Petola. Swings over to her sister. Mia takes the three, and it just rims out. But last touch by the Eagles. So the Vandals are going to retain possession at the baseline.
I like that the Miami went man-to-man on defense down there to force some action. So hopefully they'll stick with it. I think that's going to work for them, get back in this game.
Well, I think, CK, I think if Miami can cut the lead till about, to single digits, 8 by the half, which is kind of tough, but I think they have the toughness to get to that. Where they're going to be fine, or even getting the game to 10 and just getting those stops. But more importantly, they just got to hit shots.
Yeah,
They got to find their rhythm and hit shots.
They're struggling. It looks like just from watching them all year, like the girls like aren't setting their feet. They're kind of rushing their shots, not getting square to the basket. They're kind of rushing a little bit. So I'm sure it's a lot to do with nerves. Hopefully they'll calm down here and start rolling like they're capable of. Because, I mean, what do you think they're shooting, George? Like 15-20% maybe for the game?
Yeah, it's a very low percentage, and they're missing shots they normally hit. Docella has yet to convert a mid range. A lot of their shots are just ringing out. I just think they just need to relax and have some fun. That's what I think. When my teams would struggle shooting, I would just tell them, "Hey, we just got to have some fun, smile, have some fun, shake it off, and just hit shots."
Yep. And what do shooters do? They shoot. So keep shooting. They're going to start dropping.
Absolutely, and again, if you're not hitting from deep, take a step in.
Yep.
Get that, heat up, get that shooting streak going.
It seems like almost every shot's like right on the front of the rim or just in and out.
3-point attempt by Mia Petola, and just it rims right out. It's close.
Yeah, it's like an inch off, and that's the money.
And Aaron Patterson's shots off. Vandals pushing up in transition. Mia Petola looking to set up the offense to Brown. Brown hands it off to Savannah Petola. And inside pass to Docella. And Docella hits her first shot of the game.
There we go. Let's get
Vandals 10, Eagles 26, 3:05 left in the half.
get another stop in a bucket here. You're right there.
Kabara kicks out to number 3, Aaron Patterson, and Patterson converts from the corner. Right back to the other end. Docella with another lay-in.
There we go.
Eagles 29, Vandals 12. It looks like the Vandals are finally getting a little more relaxed. They just gotta defend and rebound. But ball last touch by the Eagles. Vandals are gonna get another possession. They can cut it to 10. That's 5 buckets. They'll be fine.
They went back to that 1-2-2. I'd like to see him go back to the man. But that's been
And
their bread.
Docella's running the lane. The fadeaway runner is no good. Kaibara bringing the ball up court. Swings it to Gordon. Gordon surveys. Dribbles around. Swings it back to Kaibara. Kaibara is surveying as well. And picked off by Mia Petola, but Kaibara regains it. But steps on the line. She steps on the sideline, and it's going to be Vandals' ball.
Look at this one wants to get in on the broadcast, George.
Hey.
She keeps trying to crawl up in my lap so she can be seen.
Docella going down here, going to work, and her lane is no good. Owens bringing the ball up. And a traveling violation by Isla Kaipara. Vandals retain possession. Pila finds Thompson under the hoop, but Thompson can't convert the layup. Eagles get the rebound. Kaibara pushing the ball up in transition. Kicks it out to number 3. Patterson swings it to Gordon. Gordon to Owens. Owens looking to go to work. Surveys. Miami defense just swarming. Defensively, they're not doing too bad. They just got to hit shots. Owens for 3, and that 3 rims out, but a huge rebound by Aaron Patterson. Kicks it back out to Owens. Owens is now fouled. It looked like it was Mia Pitola with the hold.
59 seconds left in the half.
Owens to the line to shoot 2. Score update 29, Eagles 29, Vandals 12. And Owens converts that first free throw.
Something cool about Owens, she's got a bunch of Ivy League offers.
Just a talented young lady. And Olivia Owens converts the second of 2 free throws. Eagles lead big 31-12 over the Vandals. DeCello goes downhill, but layup too strong. Rebound by Aaron Patterson. And she kicks it out to Owens as Olivia Owens looks to bring the ball up court. Kicks it to Kabara. Kabara takes a 3 and just short. And the ball goes out of bounds, and the Vandals are going to retain possession. We got 34.2 seconds left. Eagles 31, Vandals 12. Thank you all for tuning in.
Need a bucket right here. Just get some confidence before halftime.
Absolutely. Mia Pitola with the shot. No good. Huge rebound by Layla Thompson. Kicks it back out to Brown. Brown shots off. Vandals still fighting for the rebound. We got a jump ball. 13 seconds left, and the Vandals are going to retain possession at the baseline. Goss to inbound. Hits Pitola for the mid-range, and Pitola shots off. Kick back out. Mia Pitola for 3, and she hits it.
Nice. They needed that. That's huge.
Needed a huge shot by freshman Mia Pitola, and Isla Cabara's half-court heave as time expires. No good. We're at the half. Phoenix Country Day Eagles 31. The Miami Vandals 15.
They're still within striking distance. We need to. This is the quarter. They definitely got to get it under single digits. Their defense definitely picked up the last couple minutes. They got some good pressure. If they get some shots falling, keep that defensive pressure on, they can get back in this game. You know, that was a huge bucket by Tamia there.
He's a huge bucket. Again, excuse me, everyone. Again, I just been fighting being under the weather. I really appreciate you guys for hanging in there and bearing with me. But we're doing a listening party. Courtesy powered by West Coast Communications and the GC3 Network. You're joined by your boy GC3, as well as accompanied by CK, who is of 928 Hoops, who pretty much controls the North.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, George. This is fun. I'm hoping that Miami can come back and give them a game. They're definitely capable. Just need to get those shots to fall. I mean, that was a rough first half shooting for sure. I mean, if they would just shot like their normal percentage, it'd probably be like a 2-point game right now, realistically.
No, absolutely. Again, CK, thank you for all you do. Thank you for joining me. I'm having a lot of fun with this watch party or listening party. Excuse me. I can't. Again, for those tuning in, thank you guys for being patient. We can't rebroadcast due to copyright information. However, we can provide color commentary, and again, you're joined by myself, GC3, and I'm accompanied by CK, and we have Ty with West Coast Communication that's doing a fantastic job providing the technical support for this listening party. But so CK, looking forward to the 3A game. I mean, what is your predictions? I was able to see both. I got to see Page when they played at the West Coast Jamboree out in Oakland, and I was able, I went and covered a game there with you at Window Rock earlier in the season when they played Gallup. What's your prediction for the game?
So this is kind of how I see it. Like, Page is definitely a deeper team. They're about 8 or 9 deep, very solid. Window Rock's like 6, 7, pretty solid. But to me, the difference is Window Rock lets her girls play. She lets them do their thing. Uh, if Page coach lets them play a little, then Page will probably prevail. It's kind of like holding back the reins on your horses. You got to let them go, and at this point of the season, you got to let them just go out and do their thing. There's probably, I would say, probably 7 or 8 girls that could play at the next level in that game. Of course, Alyssa Harris, Malicia Nelson, the top two. Um, Very fun to watch. If you haven't seen them, you got to watch them. This is your last chance. They're ridiculous. Malicia, like, I don't know how she throws some of these passes, how she sees these girls, and she's just a real deal. She's so quick with the ball. She plays, fast pace. Uh, Real jump shots. She like quick release. Excellent passer. Um, to me, the X factor for Page is their 3-point shooting, and they got a sophomore, Taylor Franklin. If they let her get going, she can definitely do some damage. She's played in a lot of big games over the years, playing for me a few national championship games. And Sophia Cambridge is tough for Page down low. Um, Window Rock also has Jamie So, had a really good game yesterday. DeVay Willie, who's a junior, who can really shoot it from three. Coach's kid, so very smart player. Um, Courtney Batsili is a sophomore. She had a good game yesterday. So, it's going to be a battle. Window Rock's won 2 out of the 3. All the home and home was double figures each side, around 12 to 14 points. So like Window Rock won and Page won at home. And then in the 3A North, it was a neck and neck game down to the last minute. And then Window Rock hit their free throws to pull it out. But it's going to be a battle. Those girls are going to go at it. They know each other very well. And it's going to be intense, man. Like, that game's going to be intense. And I expect it to go down to the last possession.
No, excuse me. I'm sorry. I was sneezing and coughing over here. But
It's all right.
thank you so much, CK, for filling in. I mean, again, whoops, I messed that up. I apologize, guys. I'm over there messing around, hitting buttons that I'm not supposed to. So I apologize, but yeah, we'll be back here shortly. Um, and again, we're at the half. Got a few more minutes left. 31-15, Eagles lead, and we're hoping that the Vandals can find their offensive rhythm. Again, CK had a phenomenal, uh, you know, breakdown of the 3A championship, which is going to be played at 4 o'clock in about an hour. And yeah, it's definitely going to be a really good game.
Also, didn't mention Laura Yazzie for Page. She's a 5'8", 5'9" point guard. Definitely can hit the open three as well. So a lot of talent, man. I can't wait to watch that game. It's going to be intense for sure. Both here's a little side bit. Both coaches won state championships as players in the 3A North. both of them are going for their first championship as a coach in the 3A North.
Well, that's just amazing. Again, shout out to both coaches from Page and Window Rock who do a phenomenal job with their programs up there and giving back to our community.
Yeah, they're both pretty good gals. They both really care about their kids, and they're competitive with each other too. You definitely can see that on the court, but they're buddies afterwards, So, and then with Milicia Nelson from Window Rock and Alyssa Harris from Page, I have them as the top two ranked girls in all of Northern Arizona. And the few times I've watched all three games this year in person, and those two just go at it. Like, it's fun trading buckets. It's like they go, one goes down, hits a three, the other one comes down, hits a three. So it's going to be intense, man. It's going to be fun. Those
No,
big,
definitely. Those are two of my favorite players up north. I had the chance to watch Alyssa Harris and Milicia Nelson again. Thank you for bringing them, putting them on my radar, CK. I mean, really appreciate you being my eyes and ears up in the north.
oh, for sure, man. Those big games like that, it's always somebody, somebody that might not be like their star player during the season, but somebody comes in and hits a big bucket, in the end. So my picks for each team would be Taylor Franklin for Page or Courtney Batsili from Window Rock. Those two are both sophomores, kind of sleeper players, and both kind of have a special place in my heart. They both played for me for years. So, but those two girls are definitely capable of hitting a big shot in a big game that you might not think would. You know what I mean? You all right, George? You there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I put it in the chat that I had to go and blow my nose and cough up some of the junk that I have in my lungs. So
Oh yeah,
it's that's one of the reasons why I didn't go to the arena. I'm just not feeling. I've been battling this cold bug for about a month. I think the worst of it is done. It's just me fighting in on that just on that the cold side. So I'm going to excuse myself for a little bit. So CK, if you could take over for me, my friend, I'm going to go and make myself a cup of hot tea because I think that'll help me out a little bit. I'm just feeling pretty rough over here. So, we're still
yeah,
at halftime. And again, I want to thank everybody for joining in on the listening party. I wouldn't be able to do it without my man Ty and CK. So I'll be right. Actually, yeah, I might have to just postpone and wait till I get my cup of tea towards the end of the game because I don't want to miss anything. It's such a
yeah. They're
good, be a good game.
they're warming up. Uh, Teams are coming out of the locker rooms right now.
Yeah, I'll rough it. I'll just keep sipping on the water that I have right over here. Again, I want to thank everybody for joining in. Shout out to Ty West Communications. Ty has been phenomenal in helping me out with a lot of my technical side. And shout out for CK for joining in. I wouldn't be able to do it without his help as well. Again, I'm still not 100%. It's up and down, but I'm trying to do the best I can to fight through it so we can bring some kids, these kids to coverage. So far, I think the difference maker in this game for the Eagles is Kabara. She just is a sensational talent, and Olivia Owens complements her play. On the Vandals, I'm impressed. She may not have all the scoring stats or stats that jump out, but Leah Goss defensively, I think has been helping her, keep the Vandals in the game, but just trying to play scrappy. That young lady is, one of my favorite players on their team. She just plays and competes so hard.
Yeah, she's a lot of fun to watch on defense. As a coach, you like the girls that play defense, and she gets after it. She's just lanky, and like you said earlier in the broadcast, she gets a lot of deflections. So hopefully they can keep it up and get a couple quick buckets to start this half, and get some confidence going. Um, to me, that's the key to come out strong here. Get a couple of quick buckets, and then you're right back in it.
Yeah, so right now the score is the number one seeded Phoenix Country Day School Eagles 31, number two seeded Miami Vandals 15. And we are at the half. I mean, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, there's not a lot of jump balls that happen the first half, but I think it's going to be the Eagles' ball at half court. If I'm not mistaken, according to my notes, it should be Eagles' possession to begin the second half. So I think there was one tie up where the Vandals had that ball at the baseline right before uh, the end of the half, resulting in a huge three by Mia Pitola uh, to cut down the lead. So yep, it's Eagles ball inbound right to Kabara. Kabara is looking, surveying Vandals in the man-to-man. Kabara with a 3-point attempt, rims out. Dimitri DeSella with the defensive rebound. Outlets to Thompson, back to DeSella. DeSella swings it. Goes to Mia Pitola, and she kicks it out. And I think it was a travel violation. She dragged that pivot foot. So Eagles ball on the baseline. 31, Eagles 31, Vandals 15. We're in the second half, beginning in the third quarter. We got about 7:46 left in the quarter. Kabara with the 3-point attempt from the corner, and she hits it,
She's on.
increasing the Eagles' lead to 34-15. We got 7:18 left in the quarter, and an offensive foul, illegal screen by Layla Thompson, and it's a turnover.
That,
Ariana Brown coming off the bench for Leah Goss. And it's going to be Eagles ball on the sideline. Eagles bring the ball in. Kabara surveying. And she hits Owens at the corner. Owens is driving. Gets down the hill. And turnover. Still by Savannah Pitola to her sister Mia. And Mia's shot is blocked.
oh, good hustle.
What a hustle down play by Olivia Owens to pin that ball from behind. That was a wide open. It would have been a wide open layup, but what a hustle play.
She made up some
Eagles
ground.
ball. That was a huge play. Kabara bringing the ball up, drives, takes a shot, and rims right out. Huge rebound by Aaron Patterson, and back to Kabara. Kabara's three is no good. Rebound by Thompson, outlet to Mia Pitola. Pitola pushes the ball up the court to her sister Savannah. Savannah back to Mia. Mia's three in the corner is no good, but offensive rebound by Ariana Brown. Back to Mia Pitola. Pitola looking to create, kicks it back out to Brown. Brown feeds it into DeSella. DeSella with the hook shot and is fouled. She will go to the line to shoot two. Eagles are leading 34-15 over the Miami Vandals. We got 6:07 left in the quarter. And DeSella's first free throw rims just out. DeSella going to shoot her second of two, missing the first one. And she converts nothing but net. Kabara is bringing the ball up court. And Kabara's shot no good. And it's going to be off the side of the backboard. Vandals ball. It's 34-16. Eagles lead. We have 5:43 left in the quarter. And Mia
Oh,
Peter laying rims out. What a close shot. Eagles pushing the ball up the court. Cabarro kicks it back out to Owens. Owens for three and converts it from deep.
yeah, things just are dropping, left and right for Phoenix Country Day.
It's 37-16. Eagles lead big. And we got a foul on Isla Cabarro. The Vandals will retain possession on the sideline. In for the Vandals is Leah Goss.
They got to go right now, man. They need to get some buckets right now.
Absolutely. And a traveling violation by Leah Goss. Eagles get the ball at the baseline. Owens inbounds to Cabarra. Cabarra is looking to bring the ball up, walking the ball up the court, surveying. Right now, the Eagles are leading big, 37-16 over the Vandals. Offensive foul called. Vandals will retain possession on the sideline. Goss inbounds to Mia Pitola. Pitola is bringing the ball up the court. She surveys. High screen by Thompson. Pitola swings it to her sister Savannah. Back to her sister Mia. And what happened? I mean, I didn't see the call. It was just a dead play.
Another travel.
Travel by
Demetria.
Yeah, I didn't even see the officials call on that one. It's
She
all
switched
good.
her pivot.
And a huge steal by Mia Pitola. Mia is going downhill, and she gets the lane, but the lane rims out.
Oh my goodness.
They're making the plays, the defensive plays, getting the stops and the turnovers, but just can't hit a shot.
Yeah.
And Olivia Owens with the runner. Eagles increase their lead 39-16. You got 3:52 left in the quarter. 3-point attempt just short by Mia Pitola, and Eagles will have the ball at the baseline. They got to stop just chucking up threes, try to run a good offense. And I mean, if I were them, I would try to just go downhill, trying to get layups and trying to draw fouls.
Yeah, they're playing how they normally play, push it and shoot and stuff. It's just not dropping for them. But yeah, I definitely need to try to, run some plays and get a couple shots. The seem to just be forcing everything right now. So it's definitely working against them.
Again, I want to shout out to all the followers. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. And again, thank you, Andrea Sandoval. Yes, please, por favor. I love a bondiga soup or menudo to help me feel better. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love my viewers and my followers, especially from the north and eastern Arizona. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being just so supportive.
What are they doing?
I don't know. I just see a big chicken in the middle with some kids and a basketball. I mean, I thought I saw it all. I mean, who knows? Maybe one year I'll roll up in a panda suit just to see if they'll let me walk on the half court. That'd be amazing. I think I want to do that up north. Just show up in a panda suit, and
There
then
you
be
go.
like, "Who's that?" He's just the panda. I don't know.
That's crazy. All the players are coming out, and there's a chicken in the middle of the court. Looked like the
Oh,
ATL wings, I think, is what it was. Probably did a sponsorship or something.
wow, what a huge shot by Olivia Owens
She's
from deep.
quarter. That's about 8 or 10 points this quarter for her at least.
42 to 16, and then another turnover. Owens intercepts the pass and then slips up.
Whew.
Buck's going downhill, gets the lay in, and count it.
Nice.
3:08 left in the quarter. Eagles 42, Vandals 18. You're right, CK. I mean, Country Day, they love to shoot. They shoot well too.
Yeah, they bomb threes. I think they average like 17 made threes a game.
Three-point attempt from the corner by Riley Lloyds, and it's no good. Ball falls out of bounds. And we got Vandals ball. Mia Pila bringing the ball up court. 2:27 left in the quarter. Pila for three. Her three is short. Rebound by Cabarro. Cabarro is bringing the ball up and she trips. Gets the ball to Madison Gordon. And now Gordon goes right to Owens. Owens, I think there's a foul on the play.
Man, Owens got that quick first step, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. She's a very talented young lady. Got a lot of Division One offers. Definitely an athletic and talented young lady.
I heard she flew a plane the other day, landed it, and took off. She's getting her pilot's license. She doesn't have a driver's license yet.
That's amazing. Kaibara's mid range is no good. Rebound by number 34, Demetria DeSella. DeSella bringing the ball up the court and shoots the mid range and just off. Rebound by Thompson, but it's picked off. Owens is bringing the ball up the court and wants to run in transition. Runner no good, gets her own rebound and converts it. Owens for two on the inside off of her own miss. Eagles starting to build their lead, 44-18. Eagles lead the Vandals big. Goss for three, and it rims right out. Savannah Pidala with the offensive rebound, and her turnaround hook shot's no good. Cabarro with the rebound is bringing it up, but we got a timeout on the floor.
Yeah, definitely not Miami's day for shooting the balls. Like, I don't think they've had a game like this all year. Like, they've been off. Like, it's crazy. Too many easy missed shots.
Yeah, so now they're running a commercial. Anybody out there want to be a referee or an official? That we're in need of referees and officials. I
Yeah,
know it's countrywide we're hurting for officials.
it's tough. Like, you put on events, and I put on events every once in a while, and it's hard to get officials for anything anymore. They take some abuse, that's for sure, from the fans.
And coaches, I know when I coach, I used to hound the officials.
Yeah, I get on them every once in a while for sure.
No, and again, I really appreciate all the officials and what they do because we wouldn't be able to have these contests and sports. Youth sports wouldn't be able to function. But yeah, Olivia Owens was just on fire this quarter, scoring from all three levels. What a talent!
Yeah, she's tearing it up for sure.
Cabarro kicks it out to Patterson, and Patterson with the three from the corner. Eagles increasing their lead, 47-18. Petola going downhill and takes a shot and converts it. 35 seconds left in the quarter. Eagles 47, Vandals 20. Then another three by Madison Gordon. It rims out. And a traveling violation by Mia Petola. And the Eagles will regain possession on the sideline. So the score right now is the Eagles 47, the Vandals 20, 20 seconds left in the quarter. Cabar with the ball at the top of the key. And she goes downhill and pulls up a mid-range, and it converts. Eagles increasing their lead 49-20 over the Vandals. We got 3 seconds left in the third. And Petola takes a shot as time expires, and it just rims out.
Be right back. I got a message I need to return here. I'll be right back.
No problem. Thanks, CK. So after 3, the Phoenix Country Day Eagles 49, the Miami Vandals 20, and that quarter was the Olivia Owens show. Owens just getting it done on both ends of the floor, scoring from all 3 levels. The Vandals just been struggling. They just can't convert shots. But we're on a break. We'll be back shortly with the action. The fourth quarter here to begin in a few minutes.
A little bit as well. So Miami will be back for sure.
And he's back. They thanks again, CK, for jumping back in. We got a commercial break right now, and then it's gonna be we'll be back with the action shortly. But I was just explaining how the third quarter, Olivia Owens just took over that quarter.
Yeah, she did. I want to say she had about 13 points in that quarter, 11 or 13 points. Do you know for sure?
Yeah, and I'm just impressed with the Eagles shooting. I mean, they're confident to pull the trigger from anywhere on the floor.
All right, here we go.
Right now, we got Vandals ball on the sideline. Goss inbound, and she inbounds it to Mia Petola. Petola is looking to survey, pulls a three, and it just rims out. Goss with the offensive rebound to Docella. Docella hits from mid-range right near the elbow. Eagles 49, Vandals 22. We got 7:40 left in the game. Cabar brings the ball up, hits Owens. Docella defending Owens. Owens kicks it to the corner and back. Owens goes downhill and gets the huge lay-in down the lane.
That was nice.
Eagles 51, Vandals 22. Eagles with a commanding lead. Good cut, but just rims out. And Eagles pushing in transition. Riley Lloyd's with the lay-in. Eagles 51, Vandals 22. We got 6:54 left in the game. Vandals really struggling to put the ball in the hoop.
If I'm the coach right now, I'm just telling the girls to keep playing hard. Play hard to the end. Learn from it.
Yep, just got to keep competing. The Eagles are a very talented team. I mean, they're definitely, there's a reason why nobody in 2A's lost to them. A lot
Yeah.
of talented kids on that team, led by Olivia Owens and Isla Cabara. We got a timeout on the floor. At 6:11 left in the game. Timeout by Phoenix Country Day. Eagles lead 53 over the Vandals, 53-22. 6 minutes and 11 seconds left in the game. What a game.
Yeah, they definitely showed why they're the number one ranked team today. They were composed the whole game and, didn't make a lot of mistakes. Shared the ball really well. Definitely knocked a lot of threes.
Yeah, so moving on, the next game, score right now. Okay, Steve Austin is asking the score. The score is 53-22. Eagles leading the Vandals. Thank you guys all for tuning in to the listening party. Again, this is such a cool thing that we're trying to do. I really wish that I still wasn't sick. But you're the live commentary provided by myself, GC3, and accompanied by CK 928 Hoops of Northern Arizona. And we're back to action. Cabaro has the ball, swings it over to Gordon. Gordon back to Owens. Owens to the top of the key and surveys being defended by Demetria Dosella. Owens hits Cabaro in the middle, and Cabaro kicks it out. She kicks it out to number 3, Aaron Patterson, and Patterson hits the 3 from the corner. Eagles increase the lead 53-22, and a turnover. Huge steal by Olivia Owens. Owens back to Cabara. Cabara looking to go downhill. Layup too strong. Ball tipped back. Retained by Madison Gordon. Gordon kicks it to Cabara in the corner. Cabara shoots the 3, and it just short. And now there's a tie up for the rebound. And the Eagles will retain. Correction. So it's the Vandals getting possession. And Vandals throw the ball away looking for somebody up court. Ball goes out of bounds, and Eagles going to regain possession at the baseline.
I watched this referee crew last week in Prescott. They did a really good job out there. Same 3 guys.
Miami showing a full court press. And Cabara pulls up the mid range in the short. Rebound by Mia Pitola, and she kicks it to Layla Thompson. Thompson to Dosella. Correction, that was Driana Dosella, not Layla Thompson. But shot is no good. Eagles pushing the ball to the court. Cabara at the corner, and ball goes right off her knee to go out of bounds. Vandals ball. And we have a timeout on the floor. 3:42 left. Eagles 56, Vandals 22. Wow.
Pretty dominating performance today by Phoenix Country Day. Back to back. It looks like they got it. Looking forward to the 3A game. That one's going to be tense. I know there's a huge crowd there for it.
And that's supposed to begin promptly at 4 o'clock, but I think it's going to probably be delayed as well.
Yeah, definitely. It seems like there's been a lot of timeouts in this game. I mean, I don't know why you got to call a timeout when you're up big. Like,
Well, when you have a chicken as big as that running around, I mean, I'd call a timeout too, man. I mean, you see that chicken roaming around that court. That's the biggest chicken I've ever saw in my life. 6 feet tall, probably about 200 pounds roaming around. It's a big chicken.
yeah, that's a whole lot of chicken for sure.
Man, man, imagine that. That's like the size of an ostrich. It's like having fried ostrich. If you had the chicken in a bucket, that'd be amazing. Or even a rotisserie chicken that size. My goodness, you'd feed a whole village or a whole town, a whole community.
One egg would feed like 10 people.
So no wonder there's been a lot of timeouts. I mean, you got a big 6 foot, 200 pound chicken roaming around. Just
Yeah,
amazing.
I see our boy Overtime Jimmy under the hoop.
Yeah,
Reckon.
that's my guy. Overtime, Jimmy working overtime.
Love that dude. He's one of my favorite people, man.
Does a phenomenal job, and there's a three from Mia, and Mia now the Savannah's three, and her shot rims out. Offensive rebound by Driana Dosella, but she steps on the line, and it's Eagles ball. We got 3:14 left in the game, and it's a running clock. You got the Eagles up big, 56-22 over the Vandals. Vandals still showing fight by applying full court pressure. Eagles working the ball around, trying to crunch some clock out.
Looks like they Phoenix Country Days brought in a couple players, new players. 3 of them looks like
And
left their
empty the bench, the reserves in.
little difference in the next game. 3A they got the shot clock, where 2A they don't. So game's a little faster.
Owens hits the runner in the lane, just increasing the lead 58-22. And Owens with the steal and the lay in. And it's 60-22. Eagles lead big over the Vandals.
Another
We
timeout.
got 2:01 left in the game. Timeout on the floor.
I think this timeout's just to get some more subs in. It looks like they're pulling Kabara and Owens out of the game finally. Owens is the real deal, though. Holy cow, she went off, man, in the second half. I'm curious to know how many she has for the game.
CK, I'm going to excuse myself for a few minutes. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, blow my nose. I'll be right back.
Got you, buddy. Okay, here we go. We're back. Tamia with the ball for Miami. Drives to the left, bounce pass to Dossela. Dossela in the lane, turn around left-handed, off the rim. Rebound by Phoenix Country Day. Miami's got the full court pressure on. Tie up. Looks like a jump ball here. Possession to Phoenix Country Day. Phoenix Country Days definitely emptied their bench now. Another deflection on the inbound by Miami. Minute 23 left. Phoenix Country Day gets the ball inbounds. Miami's trapping. It's a steal. Pass down low, deflected. Country Day gets the ball. Got a foul call Number 3, Petola. Minute left. 60-22, Phoenix Country Day.
Vandals still showing a lot of fight, despite the score being so lopsided.
Definitely.
The seller for 3, and it rims out. Rebound fought by Ariana Brown, and she's fouled. She will go to the line to shoot 2.
You like to see that, and players, young players especially, just keep fighting till the end. Those are the kind of players you want, the ones that never quit, no matter what.
And Brown's first free throw is just off. Slow, it just a little bit off. She will shoot her second of 2 and can't convert. Eagles with the rebound. 43 seconds left in the game. And a steal by Docella. Docella to Savannah Petola, and she's going to be fouled to go to the line to shoot 2. 32.9 seconds left in the game. Phoenix Country Day 60, Miami 22. Petola converts her first of 2.
Hits them both. Oh, nice.
Vandals 24. Demetria for 3 and converts it. Miami 27, Phoenix Country Day 60. You got 18 seconds left. Vandals really trying to press, trying to get the ball back, and they force another turnover. 8.9 seconds left in the game. The Vandals are going to have the ball at the baseline. 8.9 seconds left. Three-point shot, no good. And last one by Docella, and she hits it. The Eagles of Phoenix Country Day win big over the Miami Vandals, 60-30. And
celebrating at midcourt, jumping up and down. Congratulations to Phoenix Country Day.
Congratulations to both teams. I mean, what a season for these schools.
Yeah, I'm sure Miami's going to be back next year. They're going to be hungry after this, and they got everybody back pretty much except for Layla Thompson. But they're gonna be. Those kids are going to go to work. Crystal's going to have them working for sure.
Absolutely. And again, thank you guys all for joining in. I really appreciate your guys' love and support. I apologize that we couldn't broadcast the game, but I'm hoping in the future as the platform grows, we're going to be able to do more live broadcasts, especially during the playoff time. But yeah, so we got another game to get ready for. If you guys want to tune in to the 3A, um, that's coming up at around 4 o'clock. Again, that's here on the YouTube channel. You don't forget, please subscribe to our channel. The more subscriptions we get, I mean, it's free for you. It helps us kind of grow the platform so we can afford to bring you more free live content, such as live broadcasts of games. Again, congratulations to both teams, Phoenix Country Day Eagles on a great season. And thank you again and congratulations to the Miami Vandals on a job well done. And again, thank you, CK, for joining me, and thank you, Ty. And we'll see you guys here in a little bit.
All right. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was a lot of fun.
Thank you. And I'm ending the stream. Take care.
Okay, bye.